Nation. Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now, on today's video, Bafetu, I have some breaking news in terms of the transfers. Now, we're going to talk about everything so far that we know about when it comes to our transfers, regarding the new striker that has been revealed by, one of the best African journalists. And then also we're going to touch on some of the players who it looks like, for me, I do not know. I do not know where I stand with some of those players, but obviously we are going to look at everything in terms of that. And then also, before just jumping anywhere, actually, please do make sure that you like the video. That is very important that you guys like the video. At least if we can get this video to at least 1,000 likes, because I see Siakono reach 400, but at least 1,000 likes, because I see a lot of you watch the videos. Sometimes 10,000 people have watched, but only few likes. So I hope you guys like this one, because obviously I'm giving you something anywhere else, but here, something that you have been waiting for, something that you wanted to hear from me, probably. But anyways, Joe Wangshilo, before we get there, please do make sure that you like, you subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you get notified and be able to watch that video. Now, guys, here I have a list on my screen. My big screen currently is Lape Zulu, which obviously I'm not gonna show you the screen because come on, that would be improper. But anyways, like I've said, we are going to talk. And for me, I just want us to quickly cover, some of the players before we get to this striker that we are currently linked with. Let me just quickly start with Jean Charles, which is the player that we had Coach Nabi yesterday speaking about, saying, I like this player, jersey number 10. Look here. So in terms of Jean Charles, currently it looks like his market value, according to the team that is playing for, which is Simba SC, they've priced him at about 10 million, 10.7 million, which is not bad. For me, I feel like if ever he is a player we feel like we need, but for me, I thought maybe we can get this player on a loan. But if it's not loan basis, then definitely we can sign the player if ever we feel like we need him. But I was comparing yesterday, I was comparing Faisal Salum also with some of KZ's players. Now, looking at Faisal Salum, how he played on yesterday's game, now, I do believe Mchita does need to ugafula kancane when it comes to, Amafuta, because I feel like he is kind of like umduduzi shabalala before azoyehlisa amafutha. So nakhona, other than weight wise, I've seen how he played on yesterday's game. I wish we can have more games ngimbone, throughout those matches so that we can see clearly why Nazuddin Nabi is so interested in this player, despite him scoring 19 goals in one season. It's fine, we're not there. How he plays, that is what I'm interested in. How he plays, I think he plays more like Duduzi Shabalala. Neto Utiena, he's a bit older. You can say he's a bit more experienced, but I do feel like he plays similar, just like Duduzi Shabalala. Now, obviously, having a player like that, someone who's going to help the team, being a bonus, which we are not dependent on only Duduzi Shabalala. If ever Duduzi Shabalala is not available, we can have another player, because come on, Gaston Sereno, we have to be honest, we gave him 2 years or 1 year, I believe. So after Giscati, we have to know, no, we are going to let him go. So at least having a backup in terms of, that attacking midfield. If ever coach is or does want to use him as an attacking midfield, Kumbule, me and you at home, we are not coaches. We are just people of fans who love the club so much that we get to talk about, some of those decisions that are being made and some of those that we see. But anyways, like I've said, Faisal Salom, I'm still trying to understand, how he plays and the capabilities. But so far, I think they held up very well against the Bafana Bafana yesterday, because you could see how the game was changing from one side to the other side. So definitely, it's not something that we can say now for sure. Yeah, the team performed poorly, but there was one player I was interested in. Mohamed Hussein, because so far Mbonufa was Pasadin Bafetu, that player on that left flank, he was doing wonders. He was doing wonders. It was marvelous to watch. Maybe in experience, it's something I do not know, but he was doing something wonders. Wonderful. Also, Mohamed Hussein, which currently He's a free agent, which is another player. If we do not get Fawaz Basadin, because it looks like we are no longer looking to sign Fawaz Basadin, we need to at least get Mohamed Hussein, because let's be honest, there's no left back in this country that is better than Fawaz Basadin. If you have one, please name him down in the comment section below. I will wait. But from now on, let's just quickly move on. So, like I've said, 10 million, we can sign him, Umfana, Jean Charles, which is that player who scored about 15 goals. And then, how many assists? I think 15 goals in 15 matches and 3 assists or something like that. You guys will go back. And then now, let's just quickly jump and move on, because we don't have the whole day. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Now, yesterday, I'm sorry guys, Mina, I did my video a bit earlier, and then after that, we had this confirmation what Kaizer Chiefs are looking to sign the SuperSport United player, which is a left back. So, joining Sakuluma Mohamed Hussein, we have Apiwe Baliti, which is a player that might be close to joining Kaizer Chiefs. It looks like the deal is almost done. Mama Pumaji, those rumors. But for me, I don't know how Kaizer Chiefs are doing things. I don't know what is happening. I'm not a coach, like I've said. I'm not a coach. I do not even know whether Nabi is the one who is interested in this player, or it's just the team trying to compensate, for the players that are needed. But if we can't get Fawaz Basadin, then at least we should consider Mohamed Hussein as a free agent, which is a great player. And I saw him yesterday. I believe he has those capabilities. Or the second best, which so far I do feel like Anderson Cruz is the second best left back that we can get for Kaizer Chiefs currently, for what we want to play and the style of football that we want to play. Let's be honest, we need that kind of player. If not, what are we doing? So, but like I've said, I'm not a coach. I don't know what is happening. We are going to see as time goes on. So it looks like the deal is close. He's a 23-year-old SuperSport United currently, and yeah, according to Mickey Jr. Unfortunately, guys, we are taking things from Mickey Jr. Yeah, not that I hate the guy, but we are taking some of those news from him. So yeah, we are close to signing up with Paliti, and he might be joining us when we go to Netherlands, which I cannot wait. But I'm not happy with the fact that we haven't signed any player currently. Not even one big player has made it to Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, I know we do not need big players, but we need at least second best players. With Paliti, I'm not too sure where I stand with this young player, Bafetu. He might be quality, he might not be, but I don't know anything. He played 16 games. Maybe he has one goal, if I'm not mistaken. So 18 games, actually, 18 games. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to lie. But if we are not going to sign a player like Fawaz Basadin, at least Anderson Cruz, or that option, we go for this free agent, which is Mohamed Hussein. Now, that's quality right there. And then also, moving on, Buffet, there's a new striker, according to Mickey Jr. again. Whew. Yeah. Let me catch my breath for a little bit. Now, Simba SC. Okay, no, sorry, guys. Sorry. I want to mention something. So yeah, but now he plays for Izimba SC, like just like a coach Nabi said. So according to Mickey Jr., Kaizer Chiefs coach Daramaliwa and also Cedric Kaze had a secret meeting with this new striker, Steven Dese Mokwala. That is the name. Apparently, it looks like the meeting took place in a hotel at Dar es Salaam, which I do not know what meeting yakhona be involved Papawani, but according to him, he does say that the Simba's president, which is Mo Dweju, has asked the club not to engage in any transfer negotiations for this particular guy, which is Steven. Steven is the striker until the end of the season in Tanzania. I don't know which player in season yeah, but we've seen Abu Faisal Salom playing on the national duty and some of the other players. So maybe they took them out in a the season. I don't know, but it looks like the season has not yet ended in Tanzania. So yeah, even other teams, they say they've made inquiries in terms of this player. Other teams from, I think it's Zanzibar or something like that. So they're looking to sign him, but us, Nati, it looks like we are looking to sign him. Now, I do not find anything in terms of him when I try to profile, but according to Mickey Jr., this guy has scored 12 goals. He made 3 assists in just 1,049 minutes of game time. Well, that is not bad. As a striker, that is not bad, to be honest. It proves, but ngingazi-ke ukuthi udlala ama-games engakhi, because in between there are penalties, there are some of those goals wazi ukuthi maybe it's a free kick or isn't this one unless, or maybe a set piece, you understand. So I do not know correctly what happened that transpired to Coach Nazarene Nabi, Tara Mariwa, and Cedric Kaza to have a secret meeting in terms of this player. But what do you say, Makosamahle, in terms of the scout? Mina, as I've said, going to support the coach. I'm going to leave it up to his hands. If he fails, he failed, and then we move on. But for now, there's nothing more I can do or say. All I can say is, yeah, I would love to have that player. I would love to have that player. Even Kaizer Chiefs, they said, go post Diabo. You guys do not even know what you want, because and I'm not kidding you about it. This is coming straight from them. They said, you guys you want us to sign quality players. You want us to sign free agents. You don't want us to sign free agents. Like, man, it's confusing, because Nati, it looks like Nati, we do not know what we want. So it's better we leave it to the professionals to make sure with Bona they try. But that doesn't mean our opinions don't matter. They do matter. In fact, a lot, because without us, there's no club. So Nati, we have to give out positive or something that is ibona with non Maralana we need to fix in a certain way, you understand. So that's why now, but they responded in a manner which you guys don't even know what you want, you understand. You want us to sign this player, you don't want us to sign that player, isn't this one another? So they know what we are saying and they are listening to what we are saying. Unfortunately, some things do not go according to plan. But let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below in terms of this new striker known as Steven Dese. I don't know. You can let me know.